What are you fighting for, miss?
That's everything.
Oh my God, so, that's a lot of things.
Yeah,
Where do we start? Where do we start? All right. How you doing, guys? Anybody Trump fans here? Any Trump fans? All right. Oh my God, there's a black man attacking that woman. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, look at that. What is that, plastic?
Yeah.
Sweet. I'm just loving all the signs, man. I don't agree with any of you. I just look at that reaction. Oh my God. Is that Manga?
No, it's this protester. Her name is Anita Yavich, and she put the middle finger to Donald Trump.
Oh, okay. Well, what's her? Does she have other fingers?
Yeah.
I'm concerned. Are you an artist for Cartoon Network or something?
No.
Should be. 50% Norwegian. Skål.
You know what? We asked if they would take us back, and they said, no, you come from a shithole country.
Probably because they have strong immigration laws.
And oil.
Yeah, think about that one for a second. Take your time. It's okay.
I just registered to vote.
Oh, congratulations.
I'm so proud of
The Democrats have gained another one.
Tell me what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. Tell me what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like.
Who's got the drums?
This is what democracy looks like. Tell me what democracy looks like.
Yeah.
This is what democracy looks like.
Give me your best beatbox, dude.
This is what democracy
Yeah, come on.
looks like.
I've never done that.
You can't have democracy without a beatbox. What's your main criticism of Trump?
My main criticism?
Yeah.
He doesn't really know what he's doing. He's a dickhead, really. That's
He's a
the
dickhead?
worst part, yeah.
What about policy-wise? What do you not like about him?
Policy-wise? Oh. What's there to like? You know what I mean?
He just doesn't seem to
Well, I
care
can tell you.
about
I mean,
social
he just lowered my
aspects.
taxes. That's pretty cool.
Good for you. What about everyone else?
Well, actually, everyone's taxes have been lowered.
That's not true.
That is very true.
Mine, I don't get to deduct my state and city taxes. I pay taxes on money I'm never
Well,
going to
that's a New York problem.
Well,
So you should talk to Chuck Schumer about that.
no, that
Yeah.
wasn't Chuck Schumer. Nope.
Oh, okay. Wow. You went full where the wild things are. Look at that.
Certainly did.
What will you be foraging this evening? There are goodies in Central Park I can show you.
It's on my children, and I actually bought it myself.
Well done. I'll have to refrain from not petting you without asking. It's going to be tough. Same with you. That's difficult. Is it possible to get you to elaborate on your thoughts there? Is that okay?
So basically, America has the highest rate per capita of gun ownership,
Yeah.
and we, for some reason, wonder why there's so many mass shootings.
Yeah.
And it's probably because everybody has guns.
So it's a pretty simple conclusion to draw there, isn't it? Yeah.
But for some reason, the government can't seem to understand that.
Yeah.
And
So what do you think about the Second Amendment?
I believe that people have the right to bear arms, but I feel like there's no reason to have an AK-47 if you say you're going deer hunting.
I think AK-47s are illegal, but like, what about like handguns and stuff?
Handguns sometimes are a bit excessive, quite honestly. People who have multiple ones, I can see you having one in your house if you enjoy going to a shooting range, something like that.
Yeah.
But
So
having
what's your
multiple
solution?
ones-
What do you propose? Oh, uh-oh, I'm being attacked. Attacked by signs.
Honestly, just stricter rules about who can own guns, how many guns, things just like background checks.
So like, how many guns should someone be allowed to own?
I mean, I know there's certain different guns for different hunting, like if you're hunting quail versus if you're hunting deer, but I mean, unless you're hunting with them or you actually use them for sport, you really don't need more than like 1 or 2 guns.
Okay.
And I just think just changing the American culture of everybody has guns. Guns are seen as cool. It's always like, you know, the Wild West, where people are just like pulling out guns, shooting into the air.
Yeah. So what do you think about like, for example, France and Norway, right? They've had multiple, well, Norway in particular had one of the largest mass shootings in the world. I think 79 people died. Don't quote me here. In France, there have been multiple mass shootings over the last 10 years, I would say. Most of them committed by Islamic terrorists, right? Now, these guys in France, in particular, in Paris, had Kalashnikovs. You know, they shot up the Bataclan. France has some of the strictest gun laws in the world, yet they were still able to acquire the AK-47s, the Kalashnikovs. That didn't seem to, and same with Norway. Norway has very strict gun laws as well, much more strict than America. They also don't have a Second Amendment. What do you think? What do you think about the fact that the gun laws are so strong over there, yet people were still able to get guns?
Obviously, it's not going to be a perfect solution.
Yeah.
There's still going to be some people able to get guns, but never to the scale of American shootings.
Yeah.
Like, it's ridiculous that we have 20-something, like, elementary school kids and teachers being shot and nothing happens.
It's horrible.
But, like, yeah, France and Norway and other countries do have mass shooting problems, but not as many shootings, not as many killings.
Well, we have a lot more guns.
We do.
Yeah.
So if we had less guns, maybe like Norway, we would have that outlier mass shooting instead of one every couple weeks.
Sure. Do you propose like a give up your gun sort of policy, like where people can come and like drop off their guns? I mean, I think they have something like that.
I mean, there have been a couple like, you give us your guns, we will compensate you for it.
Yeah. So like, is that one way that we should get rid of the guns? Like, my concern, I'm not a gun fan.
Yeah.
How do we get rid of guns if that's what the objective is?
Honestly, yeah, people can do the whole give up your guns if we pay you thing, but it's honestly their choice to give up their guns.
It's their choice to give up the guns. Yeah.
Right. So people who already own their guns are probably going to keep them, but we can stop guns from going into mass production. Like bump stocks are now going into overproduction because people learned about them after the Vegas shooting, and Congress has decided not to act on that, and people are suddenly buying more of those instead of us saying that there's no reason to turn your semi-automatic into what is functionally a regular automatic.
Yeah.
So I think just regulating things like that, accessories or high-powered weapons that there's really no need for to defend your home or to go hunting.
Yeah.
Just stopping more distribution from those, I guess, is the way to go.
Sure.
At this point.
I heard a statistic that I think 60 or 70% of violent gun crimes in this country, crimes, not even just murders, but murders included, are committed using illegally acquired handguns. Well, what are your thoughts on that? So they're illegally acquired.
Right.
They're not legally owned, unregistered.
Yeah, there's illegal guns. We have more of a tracking system for guns instead of, as the NRA sorry, not the NRA, the CDC is not to do research, so we can't really track these guns and follow them. But if we were allowed to, we'd be able to find out where these guns go, figure out where they're coming from, hopefully be able to stop that.
Yeah. So a lot of people shave off like tracking numbers and all that, then you can't really do anything.
There are still ways to recover that, like a lot of people can't shave them fully off.
Yeah. What do you think about 3D printed weapons? Have you heard about that? So they're making guns with plastic now?
Yeah, I haven't heard much about the efficiency of those, quite honestly.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's not going to be a way to stop people from 3D printing their own guns besides programming a 3D printer saying, do not make a weapon.
Yeah.
But we can still regulate it, being like, if you are caught doing that, we will arrest you or take your gun away, or there will be some penalty.
But we do that already. Yeah.
So, it's like kind of with child porn.
Yeah.
Like, it's illegal, people are still going to obtain it, then we go in and we arrest them or we stop them and we figure out where this distribution is coming from and we shut that down.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the the ATF does a lot of that. The DEA, in cooperation with the ATF, does that, alcohol, tobacco, and firearms. But yeah, it's definitely something that needs addressing. But again, yeah, the last thing I'll leave you with that I heard recently, which was quite eye-opening for me as someone who is not a big fan of weapons, is that 70% of violent crimes committed with guns are illegally owned handguns. So like when people talk about laws, well, we actually have pretty strict gun laws in this country already. It's definitely easier for someone to get an assault rifle or something at a gun show that's illegally acquired but it's illegally acquired. So like we have laws against that. If
there are gun show loopholes though, and you can walk into a Walmart and you know what I mean.
You can get a rifle or something like that. It's pretty easy.
In the South, it's super easy to get. You can apply for a concealed carry permit in Tennessee online.
But again, how many murders and violent gun crimes are committed using those weapons? Not a lot.
Vegas, all of those were obtained legally.
Yeah.
And ISIS is actually promoting using the United States' lax gun laws to obtain weapons because it's
really
they have.
How does that happen?
They're basically telling their followers, if you want to plan an attack, if you're in America, it's super easy to get guns. Here's how you do it. But like if you're in, say, Japan, it is so hard to get a gun there. It's almost like at a certain point.
Well, they also don't have a lot of guns.
Yes,
like we just have them here. Like we have the Second Amendment. We had all these wars, domestic wars. Yeah, it's kind of like we stepped on our own feet in a way where we created this law. The Second Amendment, and then now we're kind of maybe regretting that a little bit. At least I am in certain ways, but
so I mean, like Australia, if you look at that, they had a huge mass shooting, I think in the 90s, and decided we're going to impose a lot of strict gun laws.
Yeah.
And it takes so long to get a gun there. It's like a 30-day period or something, and they ask why you're getting a gun, what training have you received to own this gun?
Yeah.
Are you?
Well, there's also 20 million people there, and they don't have the Second Amendment, and they also weren't the world's
largest. Everything in Australia is
largest.
trying to kill you. Like literally everything's trying to kill you. Their birds are trying to kill you. But it's true. It's a
You can
thing.
use a swatter though to get those out of the way. Good luck defending defending against 3 assailants. Yeah, emus. Ostriches or emus? Are they the same thing?
No, ostriches are from Africa, but they're very closely related.
Okay.
But,
They've got those long necks though. If you have a good knife. Sorry,
They usually
that's a
kick
little
them.
brutal.
They kick,
I know.
though.
Yeah.
So you
They're kickers.
Yeah.
They're peckers as well, right?
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
Man, you could get a lot of momentum with those.
They can break bones with it. Like.
I apologize.
No, it's all right.
All right, I appreciate your time. I appreciate your time. My friend Grace would be really disappointed that you're dissing her, but that's okay. It's all right. Oh, I didn't see that hyphen. Okay. Oh, I'm not funny. I'll never be funny.